Hi everyone, my name is Sofia Espinosa. I'm studying industrial microbiology, and today I want to share with you 10 psychological theories to improve interpersonal relationships or to know for a greater persuasion. All these theories are aimed at learning to relate to others and coexist with them in a harmonious and way that we do not have problems when making a decision in for a group, a job, or a task that we assign, and we can fulfill it. They improve a way without having problems with others, and these theories can be of great help in our academics and social areas. And the first theory is amplification hypothesis, and it is an expression of a particular attitude which we must be sure to get along with the other person. As a particular attitude or expression is a singular. And this example is when you want to persuade to someone else about a specific topic or an idea, you must declare the topic safely, and so that is a common sense and attractive to you. The next theory is a conversation theory. This theory talks about the influence in the same group, or how this can be a disadvantage to the persuasion of an idea. And this example is a group of students needs to choose a topic of sports, almost one politics, but there are someone who disagree and persuade to change the idea in this group. And you need to have 4 things. It's so really important is a consistency, confidence, be impartial, and really resistance. The next theory is information or manipulation theory, and is a persuade or deceive a person for profit. It's 4 tips to a conversation: amounts, quality, relationship, and way. In this example, is employee is delayed delivering a report, and so he decides his boss by saying he is sick. Well, as you can see, the next is priming. It's influenced by a stimuli affecting the way that persuade thoughts and actions in the short term. Is a stimuli in specific. And in this example is I take a really and delicious cookie from the package, and now I want all the package. The next theory is a reciprocal norm. If I give something to you or help you in any way, then you are obligated to return the favor. As an example is Maria owes Lena a favor by helping her, and which Jeff so Lena will ask for a repayment for this favor. The next theory is a scarcity principle. It is if something becomes scarce, we anticipate a possible regret that would not occur, and so we desire it more. And example, you need to want to persuade to someone else and a specific topic, or in this case is a scarcity principle, and you need to say this with safely and really compensate the other person. The next topic is a sleeper effect. The sleeper effect is a predicts that a message is specific or a prediction for a low credibility, and shortly can actually increase in persuasiveness. And his example is a friend made a gamble in a casino, and I believed him when he told me a probability of winning, but what's wrong and lost is allow credibility. The next theory is a social influence, and really social influence is change in behavior, and that one person causes in another is influence, and intentionally or unintentionally as a result of the way the changed person and perceive themselves in relationship to be influenced. And this example is influence our friends, our society in a good or bad way. The next theory is jail attitude change approach is a really being a credible, attractive speaker. And when it's unimportant to peers or go last, and the ideal demographic to target, this person is, or this example, is a speech of a political candidate must be persuaded. He is really to persuade the people. And the next theory, last, is the ultimate terms, is according to the word, specific words, and is understood to many by which they can reach the persuasion and ideas in which they express themselves. And this example is for God terms carry is blessing or demand or sacrifice and others. Now I'm going to share an example how they apply these 10 psychological theories or for active persuasion, and for me to understand, take an example of a famous series of a Black Mirror. The chapter is starting or playtest, and which, as you know, is a young man who decides to travel around the world and avoiding his mother after the death of his father. And let's make it isn't an introduction or another introduction is an American travel or his last trip fall short in a cash scene of the task and new revolutionary gameplay system, a really famous company, but soon he can't tell where the hot game ends and the reality is star. And the relation with the first theory is amplification hypothesis, and the players feel confidence and express certainty of being able to travel all over the world or around the world, that he is able to survive alone and live with others. It's simple. It's displaying certainly about in an attitude. The second theory is a conversation theory, and this theory is really influenced by the video games company and who give word to the young for the test of a new video games. Is implicated confidence, consistent, and unbiased. In the aid, they give a confidence to the young man to play the video game. B is being consistent in expressing ideas about the power of the game over the mind. And C is reasonable and unbiased in presentation of the video games. Is promises very real emotion. Real emotion. The next theory is information and manipulation theory, and is on the part of the company, and Katie is the responsibility for the rest of the game, and she is a persuade the person or the young man that the liberty break for the conversational maxims. The first conversational is amount by because information is completely about the game. The next is quality by information is truthful and really accurate. Three, in relation is information is relevant to the conversation. And 4, the manner is expressed in an easy to understand way that he understands. The next theory is a priming. Is influenced by a stimuli, and in this case it's such as money among the others, which affect and the way you perceive to and actioning while living the virtual reality experience. The next theory is a repressive norm, and he speaks a monetary contribution for a having performance the game test in the company or on the part of company, waiting for the test of the game to come out successful. The next theory is an evidence when he in person acts quietly in search of work to able to return to his country, and with the help of his friends Sonja, and this picture is mind play tricks when it is less stimulated. The next is a sleeper effect, the persuasion of a part of the company and we have credibility and making know the video game and how to produce it incredible experience. The next theory is a social influence. Influence willing to travel around the world, influence to having to get employed, and influence to that technological, environmental, and where we are not aware that we are getting carried by consumerism. The next theory is jail attitude change in a product. If a technical environmental is a persuasive factor, really big factor. Also, in this case, is Katie is a credible and attractive speaker, and he is afraid to become addicted to this. And the ultimate theory, or last theory, sorry, is our ultimate term, and as each person is understood a meaning, is can establish a pleasant conversation and including the others. In how does influence to persuade people according to the psychological theories or influence or in persuasion? And this answer for the question is these theories influence allows even though, and we don't use them as they are thought and or environmental technology. It's a really ambiguous persuasion, but it's our decision, really our decision, own decision, with her or not, to accept them and not be carried by the society. And this link of the video, and my name is Sofia Espinosa, and it's a pleasure for me.